guys. So it rained all day yesterday and I didn't get out to check my garden. And now today, my plants, my tomato plants are getting eaten by those bugs. I'm not quite sure what those are called. I have had these one other time about 10 years ago. And none of my natural treatments would get rid of them because generally I'm an organic gardener. So I did not mess around. My husband just took me to the hardware store and I picked up some 7 and I put it in this spray bottle with some warm water and I am spraying them. I hate to have to do that, but what am I going to do? I'm not going to let them eat it all up. It is what it is. These guys are bad, bad news. I'll try to figure out exactly what they're called. If I don't and you guys know, then leave a comment. I've sprayed them down quite heavily and they are not liking it. They went from just setting their latch straight on to crawling all over. I think they're trying to figure out how to get the heck out of there. So I think it's going to be successful. I know in the past it was. Okay, they are totally gone. They could not get out of there fast enough. They all literally ran away just a couple minutes after me spraying them. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted. Other than them chomping at my plants, luckily it was only like 24 hours. You can see, hopefully here, how tall they are getting. Filmed these tomato plants last on Monday and it is now Sunday and you can see the difference there. They are really, really, really growing. They are all the way up to here. Okay, everybody. I want to give you a little bit of an update here on my garden. That's my rhubarb. Okay, my big garden. We are starting to see a few things come up. Right there, you can see some squash. And over there, and right here. So we have a few things coming up. It's hard for me at this stage to know exactly what is what. I need to let it grow a little bit. I can see there's some beans over there, and I can see the peas are up way down there. Okay, so it was Monday when I filmed the big garden before, and it is now Sunday. And you can see the growth difference in the squash. We got runner beans in the circle, all the regular beans down there. And we got peas over there. It's really starting to come up. There are some of my peas. Got a few things coming up in this bed. There's a nasturtium. Then tomato plants over here. They're doing pretty good. These tomatoes are doing fantastic. It's a little cooler and more shaded over here. It's been such a hot, dry week. I've got to get the hose out and just really dose these down heavy tonight. It looks like there's still not going to be any rain for next week. But things are really growing. Go take a look and see what's going on in the sunflower bed. Oh yeah, they're getting some good size to them. Comparison to my hand. See how tall they are? Awesome. Poor pepper plant has not really survived. I'm going to break it back and see if I can get a new one started out of that old stock, because it did not take the storm being laying on the ground followed by cold weather. Here's the pepper plant, and it was looking so bad after that storm where it laid on the ground and then the cold weather that I had planned on snapping it back and seeing if it would grow again. But since I made that decision, it's been a few days and it's starting to grow new growth out of the old dead on its own. And I don't know what will happen long term with this, but I guess I'll leave it and we'll give it another try. This is that lettuce that I started from that scrap of romaine. Look at how beautiful that is. So excited. Okay, the amaryllis is getting trimmed off this week. I have had enough. I'm going to trim it all the way back. I can't take any more of this. It's looking worse and worse. Pulled all of those flower pots away from the foundation of the house. It was creating that snake problem. And I have got all of these voluntary potatoes that have grown up in amongst all of the flowers that I planted. And I have got to do something with all of these beautiful potato plants. Now, it's a gamble as to if they actually will grow potatoes, because they apparently have started just from potato peels. But they are potato peels from a farmer that I bought my potatoes from last fall. So we will do something interesting with those very, very soon, and see if they produce potatoes or if they're just beautiful green plants, and they will blossom beautiful flowers. Okay, the new nasturtiums that I planted to replace the old are up that far. They look great. The old part I have to come out here and get rid of. We might as well do that right now. Here's the new nasturtiums. The old ones had to go. I got all kinds of these potato plants that were voluntary I need to do something with. That dill is getting so tall. And the tomato plants, it's very dry. I need to get some water out here ASAP. Okay, the chives are beautiful right now. They are in their prime, just absolutely gorgeous. What I think is a strawberry plant, I'm still not 100% sure because I did not plant this, is getting huge. There's my sage and my mint. Now, when I was videoing this stuff during the daytime, it was so bright that I had a hard time to see what was actually being videoed. So I waited until evening, and now I think it's making everything look lime green, so I'm not sure what's up with that.